Hi everyone, this is Time Bunny, and as the title implies, I'm kind of doing a bit of a rant video today because, well, reasons, because I can. And it's more of a rant about, well, customers. For those of us that work in retail, you have probably, well, I say retail, but probably any sector where you deal with the general public, not just retail. So yeah, you've probably, like me, you've probably dealt with quite a few rude customers. There's myself, I am probably a bit of a veteran of retail. I've been working in it for about 20 years on and off now. And I must say most are pretty good, 80 to 90% of customers, generally speaking, are nice. You know, well, I say nice, they're at least, vaguely polite. They'll basically come in, buy what they need to do, pay and be on their way. Then obviously you do get the nice customers, the ones that are polite, are really nice to you, they'll have a chat, they'll have a bit of a laugh and a joke, And those customers are actually a lot of fun because, you find those ones you can have a bit of a sort of like dick around a bit and have a laugh, it sort of makes the day a bit more fun because it makes you happy, And working in the job that I do, obviously I deal with a lot of tradesmen, a lot of builders and the like, and some of them can be a bit Jack the Lad, can be a bit cheeky, but it's all meant in a bit of fun. It's never meant in a horrible way, so you kind of get used to it. So, but then obviously there's that odd 10 or so % of then the customers that need to be dickheads. So yes, the ones that feel the need to basically talk down to you, need to be rude and other such like, I mean, yes, sometimes you might get like a customer who comes in a bit, pissy for some reason, but they might have a genuine reason for being upset because they may have bought something that was broken or whatever. But generally speaking, with those ones, you can, after chatting to them and basically like apologising and doing what you can to sort that situation out, they generally do a bit of a, oh, okay, and then they calm down and then they're cool, But there's always those rude customers that just need to be, as I said, utter dicks for like absolutely no reason. They talk down to the staff like, oh, you work in retail or you're working in a supermarket or McDonald's or somewhere, so therefore you're doing a low paid shitty job, so therefore you're some sort of like dumbass idiot who's got no career aspirations and you're probably thick as shit. It's like, all I say is stop. To those people who have that really shitty attitude towards people in low paid, low skilled jobs, can I just point something out? If it wasn't for people like myself and my mum, who's a cleaner, and other such people, doing like the cleaning jobs, working in the supermarkets, whether it be on the tills or stocking the shelves, or people, like myself, who've worked in various parts of retail, right from doing the sort of boring, sort of few hours at McDonald's, right up to sort of like management level in like charity retail. And then like, there's obviously all the other sectors as well, not just retail and cleaning and the like, There's also, as I said, not the supermarkets, the fast food restaurants, i.e. McDonald's, KFC, people who might work as waiters or waitresses in slightly more higher class places, all those kind of jobs. It's like, if people like us didn't do jobs like that, you wouldn't have your McDonald's to go into and buy your food. You wouldn't have like your supermarkets to go into and like buy your weekly shop. You wouldn't have places like all the high street places like your clothes shop, like Primark. I'm used to calling it by its nickname. Primark, H&V, H&M, all those kind of high street places. You wouldn't be able to go in there and spend your money. People like my mum who go around cleaning like in schools or banks or shops, even if these places existed, they would be like shitty as hell because they wouldn't have cleaning staff to help them, So it's like, don't be pricks, It's like people like myself, we have all sorts of reasons for going into these lower skilled, lower paid jobs, there's like the youngsters who maybe do the McDonald's jobs. They don't. Half of them do it because they're at uni and they're literally only doing the job just to earn an extra bit of pocket money, so they don't spend all their loan at once. You know, the people who do like sort of work in, say, like a supermarket as an overnight shelf stacker. You know, they might be a single parent having to take extra jobs doing whatever just to feed their kids. You know. People like me, you know, I just sort of fell into retail because at the time I was at college. You know, I started off doing retail at the weekends, and it's just due to reasons I've just stayed with it, you know. But it's like, don't slag us off just because we do those kind of jobs. You know, there's all sorts of reasons for why we might be doing those low paid jobs. And if it weren't for people like us, you wouldn't, as I said, you wouldn't have all these shops to go to, you wouldn't have all these eateries and restaurants and supermarkets to go and get your food, because none of these companies would be able to exist because there'd be like no workers to work in them. So, you know, next time you walk into McDonald's to get your burger, or you walk into a clothes shop, or, you know, wherever, it's like, actually stop and think what you're saying. You know, how would you like it if I walked into your place of work and started having a go at you and just being a twat? You know. So, yeah, I'm going to shut up now. I just wanted to have a bit of a rant video and just say that, you know, I'm just sick of people who feel the need to have a go at lower skilled, lower paid workers, because it's like, well, you know, you need to appreciate if we weren't around, you'd basically be fucked, pretty much, because none of these other things would be able to exist. Well, I'm going to shut up now and I'm going to leave it here, and I will see you all again soon.